Hello, my name is Tapping Tea, and I want to share this video about the holidays and stress. I've gotten more phone calls from clients and friends right now about the weather changing and the holidays, and they're stressed and they're overwhelmed. Tapping helps. Some tapping's better than no tapping. So with this video, I'm going to give you a little bit of guidance about tapping for the holiday stress. Here's the thing. When we're off balance, emotionally off balance, we get more emotional about so many things and we can't see anything good. We can't even see good choices when we're overwhelmed. We're all constricted. Think about it. Do you know people who have a bad day at work and say, this happened, this happened, this happened? But somebody really liked my new dress, or I'm really glad I got my favorite chocolate at lunch. Those are minor things, but you can't see good things when you're all depressed and like constricted. So tapping will help ease some of that anxiety so you can see some of the good things going on in your life. I like to say some tapping is better than no tapping. So let's get started. What I want you to do is I want you to tap along with me. I'm going to guide you and use the points the first two rounds. Okay. I'm going to say them out loud. You know the points I used. You can close your eyes and tap along with me. After the second round, I'm probably not going to say side of the eye, under the eye. Pick your favorite point. If it's side of the eye, under the eye, your hand, whatever it might be. If you follow functional tapping, that's the key. Pick a point, keep it simple, keep tapping along. No matter what in your life, if you're stressed right now at this season or any season, I'd like you to know that you need to take your own mental and emotional health in your own hands. So if we're tapping and you get emotional, turn off the video and just keep tapping. Call a mental health professional, a friend. If you get triggered by a holiday movie, why would we want to keep watching that movie? Turn the movie off, start tapping, call a friend. Okay. So this is what I want you to do with the video. Keep um, your own mental health number one. And if you get too activated, you might want to stop the video and call somebody. Okay, there's two types of tapping. There's tapping for, there's many types, but the way I break it down is there's tapping for specific issues, and there's also tapping like a general overwhelm. So tapping emotionally it's like an upside down pyramid. You could start out with the general information, but then eventually you have to come down to the main point. It's very reasonable for you not to know what you're overwhelmed about, then you can just do general tapping. If you know exactly what it is, then you would talk about that and you'd go talk emotionally, physically, try to feel it in your body. So tapping is a general thing you can do to help the overall, or if you really want it to be most effective, you want to talk specifics. Is it loneliness? Is it finance? Is it the pressure of being perfect? Is it other things going on in your life? Loneliness, being with, I call it dysfunction junction. Some of the relatives might be causing you stress. I hear that from people often. So whatever it is, get specific. All right, so I'm going to just tap on some things, and I'm going to pretend it's finances right now. I'm going to start tapping, talk about finances. These really aren't things going on in my life. These are things I hear, and I'd like you to move along and tap with me if it's a finances, just to use this as an example. I'll do a second tapping in this video that has nothing to do with finances, okay, to show you the difference. So let's start talking on finances. For example, I'm going to lead you, you know the points, top of the head, eyebrow, side of the eye, under the nose, chin, and that's where I stop. Okay? I'm going to lead you through those. You can close your eyes because you know these points. All right, let's get started. Let's go with the top of the head. Let me just make sure this video is going correctly. Hold on 1 second. Here we go. All righty, top of the head. Everybody start tapping. And I'm going to close my eyes because it helps me too to close my eyes. Top of the head, I want you to say, I'm so stressed about this holiday season. I'm so stressed. And I feel all this anxiety. Where do you feel it? Is it your chest? Is it your shoulders? Where do you feel all this anxiety? And it's so overwhelming. And all this money I'm putting out. And then I'm going to have to pay for it later. I really don't need all this stress. Go to the side of the eye now. All this stress about finances because I have to make it perfect for everyone. Go under the eye. All of this financial stress. I can't do it. And I feel so guilty. Or maybe you feel ashamed. Go under the nose and say, I feel so ashamed. I just can't do what I want to do. Go to the chin. It puts a lot of pressure on me. And then I compare myself. Go to the top of the head. And then I beat myself up. My finances are out of control. Go to the eyebrow. What I want you to do is, I'm going to actually move to the side of the eye. Everybody go to the side of the eye and then just keep tapping there. You don't have to move around. You can pick your favorite point and just say, what is it that's financially stressing you out? Just say it. Talk about it. Pause this video. And if you need to cry, cry. And talk about the finances. Okay? So pause this video. You can move to another point if you want, one of your functional tapping points, and talk about your finances. And as you're crying or venting or whatever it is, let that emotion roll out and then turn this video back on. And I will start talking about the positive and how we can move on. Okay? Pause the video. And in a moment, come back and let's start again and remove some of this. Go to the top of the head. Tapping is acknowledging and releasing. You just acknowledged all those things around finances. And you're feeling the anxiety in your body. You're releasing it right now. So go to the top of the head and just say, wow, that was a lot. I had a lot of strong emotions. It's not going to go away with just this tapping. It's not going to go away this day. But this is my reality right now. And I know what's going on. And I'm going to focus more on this. And I choose to take some more control over this. Go to the eyebrow and just say, I know no one cares if I buy them the best Christmas present. Go to the side of the eye and say something like, I have some other ideas. What are your other ideas? What can you do instead of spending money? Go in yourself. Take some time and come up with an idea. I could write beautiful cards. I could give the charity in honor of my family. I can laughingly say, which people in my family done, hey, this year you get a hug. I've had that happen. Go under the nose or keep tapping wherever you want, and then just release it. Say, I choose to release all of this sadness around finances. I choose to accept this is where I am today. And it's okay. And I'm okay. And I choose peace and joy. Take a deep breath and exhale. So that's a video about finances. You could do the same thing about loneliness. You could talk about loneliness or being around a specific family member. I had to do a whole tapping session with somebody's uncle who drove them crazy. And half the holidays, they went in the bathroom and tapped about the uncle. And then they came out and they didn't go to the cookie tray and eat all the cookies. They were able to have choices. Sometimes people leave early with, I call the dysfunction junction holiday. You have choices when you tap because you have your thinking brain online. So that was an example of finances. I want to give an example now of tapping for just general overwhelm with the holidays. And there's a lot of videos online that I'm going to describe in just a second going over this, but you would start with your points and then you have your funnel and you're trying to get to what the real issue is. But a big overwhelm would be just something general like let's just start with the top of the head. Okay? Start with the top of the head and just say, I'm so overwhelmed. There's so much going on. I'm exhausted. I'm so exhausted. Go to the eyebrow and tell me why you're exhausted. Finish the sentence. I am so exhausted because. Tell me, what is it? Go to the side of the eye. You have a friend who you're going to call up and tell how exhausted you are. Well, when you tell them, you could tap. So, what are you going to tell your friend? I'm so exhausted because I have everybody coming over and they expect so much and I hate to decorate and well, I like to decorate, but then I don't think it's good enough. And then go under the eye and just ramble and talk about what your overwhelm is. Okay. Whatever it is, I'm going to pause again and say, I'm so stressed out because finish that sentence. Doesn't matter what point you are on your body. Move to another one if you want. And just say, I am so stressed about. And I feel all this stress. Where do you feel it? In your body, in your stomach, in your heart? I feel all this stress in my, and then you keep tapping on it. Okay, let's go to the top of the head. Rant, talk about it, whatever you would tell a friend, start tapping and saying it. And my family doesn't appreciate me, and I have so much going on, and it's just so frustrating that my pumpkin roll didn't come out. Um, I wanted to get the perfect gift for so and so, and it didn't come in the mail. Pumpkin rolls can make people frustrated. Okay. It could be anything. Just rant about whatever it is and then let it out and just say, but you know what? But you know what? Sorry about that. I choose to let this go. I choose to release all of this. You can move to another point and say, I'm going to focus on me. It's okay to focus on me. Go to the eyebrow and say, I'm allowed to focus on me. Side of the eye. I'm going to take care of me. And I'm going to say, have some hot chocolate or wine or whatever you need right now. And make a gratitude list right now, right? What can you be grateful for? Make your gratitude list and tap on it. And then take a deep breath and let it go. So I hope this was helpful. In the video, what I asked you to do is to talk about what's going on while you're tapping. And then at some point, you're going to pivot to gratitude, things going well in your life. But the key is you have to accept this is your reality right now. And the last thing I want to say is there are numerous videos online for holiday stress and tapping. You could put in any topic, holiday tapping for finances, holiday tapping for loneliness. You'll find thousands of videos, okay? Go to them, watch 3 of them. I bet you will be 100% better. Here's the thing, close your eyes when you're watching these videos and just listen to them because people have so many different points. You'll get more confused and overwhelmed with their points, okay? So just close your eyes, follow along, and tap. And at the very end, take a deep breath, release it, and make a gratitude list while you're tapping, okay? And the last piece is whenever you talk to somebody about the stressors, please tap so that we can keep breaking that connection to this negativity because thoughts that fire together, wire together. And if you're talking negative thoughts, what'll happen is you will have negative energy and you'll keep connecting them. So when you are talking and stressed to somebody, tap. Okay. And if you don't want to do it up here, you can go to my public tapping video and learn how to press on your hand so nobody knows about it. I hope this was helpful. There'll be some more details underneath this video. Remember, it's okay to pick you, and you're allowed to pick you, and you deserve to pick you. Okay? Some tapping is better than no tapping. If I can be a help to you anyway, email me. I do respond to my emails. Thank you so much.